Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review. Today we will be looking at Carla Greer. But first, I would like to thank Hoodie Cobra Commander for allowing me to be a part of Cobra Conversions 5 this year, and everybody who has watched and my review of the Dreadnought four-wheel assault figure or vehicle, four-wheel drive assault Jeep. Thank y'all for watching it. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Brought me over 100 subscribers. And as a way of thanking you, I'm going to hold up a vote that you guys get to pick the figure I'm going to review on September 1st, which I will be doing a list of every popular figure I did this year, the first video of each month. So it'll be a list of 8 different figures you get to choose from, and I'll get to review that on September the 1st. So please check that video out and make your votes count. The winner gets to review on September the 1st. But let's get to more on that, because I'll be releasing that voting video later this afternoon. So, but before we get to Doc, let's do our shout outs of the week, which we got a new one here this week. 4-Color Fantasies comic book shop over on 80 Weems Lane. Check them out, because he got an awesome selection of older comics, newer comics, and things of the nation. All your comic needs that you need there. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're out browsing around, go to 41 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, and check out Back to the Media, which is on 41 South Loudon Street. You can find them on the web at www.backtothemedia.com. But you can also check them out on backtothemedia@gmail.com as their email address. You can find them on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So go ahead and check them out. You get all your video game needs going all the way back to the Atari, as well as you get music and movies and more from there. So go ahead and check it out. It's a very awesome store. And while you're near Back to the Media, you go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, where you get comics, toys, and collectibles. And ranging from like WWE, G.I. Joe, Transformers, you name it, they got it. Go ahead and check them out and go see Charles or Jack. Two very awesome guys, so go ahead and check them out. So let's do our review on Carla Greer. And starting off with her file card, where it says Special Operations Medic, codename Carla Greer. File name is Greer Carla P. Primary military specialty is Medical Corps Officer. Secondary military specialty is Chaplain's Assistant. Birthplace is Concord, Mass. And her grade is a 03. And the text reads, Carla Greer acquired her medical degree at Wayne State University. We'll get where I can get some decent light. Let me flip on this lamp. Give it a little bit better light. Okay. Let me read the text over again. Where it says, Carla Greer acquired her medical degree at Wayne State University School of Medicine. She took her residence at a local Detroit hospital, but found treating victims of repetitive street violence too circular. Seeking to help more worthy wounded, she decided to follow her legendary uncle's footsteps with a military career. Upon her enlistment into the Army, she successfully completed the AMED, Army Medical Department, Officer Advanced course at the top of her class, specializing in both laboratory and behavioral sciences. She proved that she could perform under the intense physical and mental pressures required for the job. Opting for a position as a special operations medic, she was instantly recruited by the G.I. Joe team. Safeguarding human life has become more than a job, it's a family tradition. Carla Greer supervises and administers emergency medical treatment on the battlefield casualties. She is ready to perform her duty in an army climate, in any climate and environment. Working closely with her GI Joe support staff, a medevac, medical evacuation transport is always a radio call away. Because she's a pacifist, her sidearm is actually a unique tranquilizer gun that contains a sedative to help the wounded or incapacitate any unruly Cobra prisoner for extraction. And then there's a quote at the bottom. It says, "A smile hurts less than a scalpel." And actually, I would believe that. That's kind of, a scalpel kind of hurts, a smile kind of doesn't. But let's take a look at her accessories. Of course, she's got her figure stand, codenamed Carla Greer in the front, which I think it would have been a lot better with just saying Carla Greer. Upraised G.I. Joe logo. It's a pretty cool looking figure stand. And then she comes with her medical bag, which is very similar to the one that her uncle has, but instead of it being tan like the uniform, it's actually white. And you see the pouches right there on the strap, and then you can see the universal medical logo right there. Cool looking satchel bag. And then she's got her sedative gun, her tranquilizer gun, like it says in the file card, which is all white, pretty cool looking. And then she's got her typical flare launcher, like her uncle does, but instead of it being tan, it's actually white with the red flare on it. Pretty awesome design. It's very standoutish. So let's take a look at Carla, which, she has her black hair in a bun in the back. Tan uniform from jacket to down her pants with her black boots. But she also has this brown web gear, which is like a backpack on the side. White at the base with the belt with a little pouch right there. And yes, it is removable, as you can see. It hooks right there. And you can take it off. And she does have her black boots, pouches on each side of her legs. On each pants leg, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at her. And of course, there's nothing really special about the boots. But they're pretty cool boots. But let's take a look at the accessories. Or let's not look at the accessories, let's look at the articulation. So I'm getting confused, somebody's outside talking. But I don't know if you can hear it, I hope not. But that's the distraction I had just there. But let's look at our articulation. Her head does move 360, even though it's slightly hindered by the collar, but it was still there. Some up and down movement. Not much, very little. Her arm does raise to about here. And it does rotate the full 360. She does bend at the elbow. And rotates the full 360 at the bicep. And she does have articulation at the wrist, where she does rotate full 360. And that's with both arms. And she does have the ab crunch feature, which is slightly hindered by the web gear, but it's still there. You can still see it somewhat. She got the typical T-hook at the legs, which gives her good range of hip motion, especially from side to side where they're going like that far. And she does have a good high rocket kick. But I know I use that a lot this month. Double knee joint. And she does pivot at the ankle, as well as swivel at the ankle. Pretty good rotation. But let's take a look at Carla when she's ready to go save her fellow G.I. Joe mates. So here's Carla in her gear as she's getting ready to save her Joe team fellow Joe team members or tranquilize any of the Cobra forces. And she makes a comic book appearance first in the Devil's Due comics, where she's actually in the Shattered Glass uh, variation, where she's actually Doc, but as Doc as a female. Um, which actually was a unique take on it, but she also was adapted into the IDW comics as Doc's niece. So it is a family tradition. But this is pretty much her file card is a pretty generic file card where she's the top of her class and everything, and you know she's taking the footsteps of her legendary uncle, which she actually kept the name Doc, as in memory and tribute to Doc. But I think it's cool to have it in a family history, have family in there. In the G.I. Joe animated movie, Falcon was Duke's half brother, which he was actually supposed to be Hawk's son, originally. So they kind of keep the family tradition going on, and with Jinx being Storm Shadow's cousin, and trying to keep the whole family tradition thing going. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, she makes no animated appearances in Sunbow or Deke or Renegades, and I don't think she was in Stigma 6. I don't believe. So I can't. But if I'm wrong, you can put it in there. Put it in the comments below. I really appreciate it. But this has been Doc. Next week I will be checking out another lady. Well, I will be doing another lady that has family ties within G.I. Joe in next week's video, which will be Jinx. Like I said, she's Storm Shadow's cousin. But this has been Doc. Thank y'all for tuning in and checking this out. Tune in to watch for Jinx video next week. Thank y'all once again for the new subscribers and everybody watching Cobra Convergence 5. I hope you're enjoying everybody's content. Thank y'all for the 150, 160 views I already got on my Jeep in a 24-hour period. I really thank y'all for that. It's an honor for you guys showing how much y'all have an interest in G.I. Joe like I do. So tune in next week to watch Jinx. This has been Carla Greer. And as for Cobra Island, this is us signing off at Now You Know, and knowing is half the battle. See y'all next week, and keep the love for G.I. Joe going. Yo, Joe.